Hey guys, it's me again, DigiVixen with my crappy webcam. Um, and we are back again to do another reaction of Carmen Sandiego, 2019 on Netflix. And if you guys remember last time, the last two episodes was basically Carmen Sandiego's origin story. We find out that she was raised in on an island in the Canary Islands area, secret island, a school of thieves. But they have like a darker evil intention. So she was raised as an orphan in this school of thieves. She doesn't pass her graduation test due to this jerk off teacher that doesn't like her for some reason. So she ends up sneaking aboard the graduation post where they go out on the field and actually do real thievery work in the real world. Not that this isn't the real world, but like they go out on the field and start their professional their professional work. Whereas now that they've graduated from thievery school, they actually get to go and try it out on people not in the school. So she gets they try to steal like this gem called the Eye of something or other. I can't remember what it was, but it was this giant gem, and they were gonna steal it. And she kind of like sort of gets caught up in it because she had followed them. And one of the archaeologists, gets caught by one of the archaeologists and is talking to him and finds out that stealing stuff isn't such a good thing because it's stealing knowledge and information and history from the world and from society as itself. And she never thought of that before because raised as a thief, she doesn't have very good morals, of course. But so they get away, and they end up the other thieves take the gem. They end up getting it, but she ends up like tracking it down to where it's hidden and ends up stealing it uh, from them because she's in league. When she was younger, she got a hold of a cell phone, um, which was forbidden on the island, um, and ends up talking to this one dude named who is referred to as White Hat, and develops a friendship with this fellow. He's like a hacker, but he hacks for good. So he's kind of like a Wade from Kim Possible. I mean, he's a super hacker, but he uses his hacking for good purposes. But we haven't seen that yet, really. So she steals back the gem that they had stolen and gets. Well, she tries to. She leaves it behind because she found something more valuable. She found like one of the Russian doll things that was found with her when she was found on the island when she was an orphan. So she takes that instead, which is more valuable to her than the gem. She made sure it would be found by this French Interpol agent, because this all takes place in France, the first heist, uh, as Carmen Sandiego, when she gets caught by her former classmate, Charger or something. Um, and he's like this Australian guy, and she gives him the backstory, and that's basically the episode. And then he tries to attack her because she doesn't want to come back. They want her to come back, even though she failed because she managed to get off the island without permission. So anyway, so she escapes with her prize, leaves the other prize behind, and that's basically where we leave off. Is we find out how she gets her name. She was previously known as Black Sheep because they all have thieves have code names, um, and she doesn't have a real name, so she's only known by her code name. But she gets a new code name, Carmen Sandiego, because in escaping, there was this informant person that comes and gives them the intel every year at the same time, December 1st, and she ends up stealing her clothes, and there's like a little tag, name tag or what, not name tag, but like a brand tag on it, and it says something Carmen brand, and it was like made in San Diego. So she ends up calling herself Carmen Sandiego because the label inside the hat. So so that's where we leave off, and she ends up on a boat after she takes the train to Paris, and where she was talking to Charge uh, on the train because he was trying to convince her to go back to the School of Thieves, and she was like, "No, I have a new life now. I'm stealing for good reasons to make sure that the stolen items get back to museums and owners that they belong to." So she ends up on a boat. She escapes again, ends up on a boat, a passport, and she's leaving town. So this is um, the third episode, and it's called the Sticky Rice Capers. So I'm assuming she's going to like Japan or China. So let's find out. Let's get right to it. Gotta watch the intro. The world is Carmen Diego. Yeah. Now this is based on a game back in like the late 80s, early 90s, where she was actually a bad person. She was just a regular thief, and you had to go around the world and try to catch her using various clues. Okay, so they're still in Paris. She's leaving. Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah, there was like two agents after Zach. Nuke. So there's the person driving the boat is named Zach. He's a redhead. They're being chased by some suits that aren't Interpol, but they're not part of Vile, the school she went to. So they're a new set of folks. So I wonder who they are. Maybe they're local. Hmm. Going down the Senate. Ooh. Ooh, a barge is blocking the Seine. Oh, Ivy. Okay. They must be brother and sister. So, okay. Redheads. Okay, they're on a plane. Oh, Indonesia. Okay. Wow. Oh. Hmm. Why ain't Shadow? Java. Hmm. Ah, the Interpol agent. The witness is gone. The cleaners picked him up. Crackle, not shock. Hmm. Ah. Oh. Please tell me it's not Tigress. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So that's how they met. They were casing the same joint, but why is she with another thief group? Red drone. Floating ball drone. Some. Red drone is a she, apparently. Hmm. Ew. Spores. Ooh, bioweapons. Hmm. So catching up to the spores. Mmm. Ew. Fake rice. Taking shortcuts. Paraglider. Nice. Yes, tigress. I knew it was. I knew it would be tigress. Ugh. Fighting on top of a truck. A moving truck. Hmm. Get into the truck. Hmm. Simple lockpick. Durans. Smells bad, but tastes great. Oh, miso silos. Well, this ain't good. She's hanging from the truck pretty precariously. Oh, she jumped. Okay, onto the other vehicle. And they're back behind the vehicle. Skyrockets? So basically, fireworks? Oh no! She shut off her line and popped the tire. That's no good. Oh, that's some like sweet maneuvering. Wouldn't work in real life, she'd be dead, but yeah. Hmm. Skyrockets. Shadow Pova. Hmm. Yeah. Argent. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, not very good on stilts, are you, Ivy? Ah, there you are. Fedora the Explorer. Oh, Dr. Bellum likes cat videos. Hmm. Indonesian music. It's fight music. This is the opposite. Usually green is good and red's bad. Hmm. Word of advice, don't eat the tainted rice. Lol. Goes to the regular fireworks. Mm. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, what are they gonna do to? Oh, what are they gonna do to him? Are they gonna wipe his? Gonna erase his memory? Probably. The the suits. Huh. Okay. So that was really interesting. They went to Indonesia to stop Dr. Bellum. She's the crazy mad scientist one from setting off fireworks that were filled with rice eating spores that would have destroyed their crops in Indonesia because Indonesia is like one of the biggest exporters of rice. So there's a lot. It seems like now that we're starting the actual series with this episode, the first two was the origin stories of Carmen Sandiego and how she became Carmen Sandiego. This one seems to be um, actually getting into the meat of the series, and it plays a little bit like the game where you go to different locations, learn facts and geography about that region, and in the game you were supposed to like get clues to where she's going next so you can capture her. Um, but sometimes it took a long time because sometimes you got false clues or you misread the clues. And you couldn't go to certain places. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I played. Um, it's a really old game now. But yeah, they stopped the fireworks from being set off. This new team that's working with Carmen, Ivy, and Zach, I think his name was. I don't know what his name was. But the twin redheads that were working with Carmen, and then player white hat player doing externals, remote stuff. He's their kind of intel guy that's doing hacking and stuff for them and making sure they have passports and things like that. So they got away. They encountered Tigress, who was on that mission, and she eventually got away. Tigress got away, but they ended up stopping the thing, and then they end up the cleaners brought Crackle back to the island, and I guess they're going to do something to him, like wipe his memory or whatever. So we'll see what happens next time. So it was a pretty good episode. I really liked it. I think I'm really gonna like watching this and relearning my geography and learning facts about different regions and things. Um, Relearning all that over again because I learned it in elementary and middle school, but no, I don't know anything anymore. Like I don't ever use that information. Yeah. So until next time, guys, or folks, I really should say folks, so I'm not um, alienating certain groups of people that may be watching. So until next time, folks, good night. Bye.